So everyone, today in this video we're gonna develop another solutions for another type of problem that we tend to face in our day-to-day life. All with the focus in trying to explore and explain you all you just by grabbing and grasping some of the few mental models that you can grasp in your mind, even talking and knowing that this is like thousands of them, because they are concepts that are taken from all fields of study, economics, psychology, engineering, sociology, history, wherever is the field that you look for it. It has learnings that has a long, vast type of studies done. They have discovered content patterns that helps to explain the actions that are taken and actions that are absorbed in that field that they focus. And then so if you grasp it, we're going to have higher ability to understand better the problem and the problems that you still face in their life, and then you're going to have a higher likelihood to create solutions by knowing that. And then so it's what's the focus of this video, it's the focus of the channel. And then so today what's going to be we're going to face is going to be the global political trust crisis. And then so what do you have as data to prove it? 87% of citizens distrust governance at an all-time high in terms of percentage. 1.9 trillion year low to corruption, more policy blunders as well. That is obviously something that's proven in data, that this type of distrust in the governance has some basis, and we have root causes for that. Unaccountable power, opaque funding, electoral capture, and talent drain to private sector is what so we can talk, and so we can talk about where we look for the existence of this problem. And then so we need to start diving a bit more deep. And then so what's the first methodology we're going to talk? The Peter principle on steroids. So promoted to failure. What's the idea? Why it fails? Incompetence rise until it ruins everything. So it's a pattern that we see. So fixed by doing that. We have the meritocracy, DAOs. Artificial intelligence scores positions on real results, not speeches. As made, for example, Georgia fired 120 underperformers, and citizens vote to demote via app. Portugal recalled 15 mayors with that initiative. Second, circular accountability. No checks, no balances. White fails. Corrupt networks self-protecting. So fixed by knowing that. Cross-check vigilance rates. Random citizens and audit officials. More journalists audit citizens. Iceland jailed 26 people that we can count coming from that type of elite. A tool, public integrity NFTs, bounties for exposing graphs. Veil of ignorance, engineering, forced fairness. Why it fails? Laws don't affect lawmakers. And then if they don't affect lawmakers they tend to not so to be effective in trying so to create the best as possible as a law. And also fixed by that. Blind policy trials. Law pass only if sponsors take blindfolded poverty tests. And with that, Spain rejected 83% of unfair bills. Tactics, scarcity simulators. CEOs live 72 hours on minimum wage. 4. Anti-fragile democracy. Stress equals to strength. What's the idea? Why? So it fails. Systems crumble under crisis. And so by knowing that, what's the fix that you can create? Corruption fire drills. Hackers simulate bribe attacks for adjusted build defense. As a result, Estonian officials stopped 99% of the royal bribes. 5. Adverse selection paradox. Talent flight. What's the idea? So what's the idea of that? Ethical people quit rotten systems. And then so obviously it's something that doesn't contribute to increase the public function, they increase the quality of the public function. So fixed by that. Public service premiums pay officials 200% private sector wages, more jail for near zero graft. And carrots, legacy pensions for uncorrupted retirees. 6. A bit of liquid feedback. Kills representation lag. What's the idea? Voters ignored between election. That's something that happens a lot. And then so fixed by knowing that it's a tendency that happens that makes so the lawmakers, the people that are the decision makers, they don't so create the solutions that they are expected to be done, so to increase the quality of life of the people. Real-time democracy apps. Citizens vote weekly on policies. Taiwan's V-Town-based 12 crowdsourced laws. And artificial intelligence ward. Flags risk disasters before voting. 7. Reverse panopticon. Citizens watch the watchers. So white files, these white files, so our politician, one of the things is power hides in darkness. And so fixed by knowing that. Body cam governance, the official weird live streamed cam that made Ukraine cut bribery 75%. And weapon, artificial intelligence, live influencer analyzes speech for deception. 8. The numbers democracy, human scale politics. So what do you have? Mass democracy breeds alienation, and so it's fixed by knowing that. Neighborhood sortition, random citizens govern local issues. Made for instance 150-person climate assemblies. Rule: no lawyers, lobbyists allowed. Something that tends to be tends to create effectiveness so from the plantation of these ideas. So seems to be something important. And of all these type of decisions, you obviously as well have the resources. Okay, not just all of them. So what is expected is you to know to create an integrated solution, a solution that accumulates a lot of these patterns in creation. So a big solution that as a result of all patterns being are the ones that are most effective to do with being so in the logic, in the senses, in the construction that was made for so the solution that's going to be applied in real life. It's more a integrated solution that tends to be the ones that are most successful, the ones that accumulate the patterns of, for example, these 8. You apply them in create a solution that has the knowledge and is technical accordingly. So what these 8 models they talk about the reality. So, but then weapons for citizens. We have two, for example, the policy simulator, the action test laws before enactment. The effect kills 60% of bad bills, as an example in child. So it's like a tool, it makes an action as effect, and the tool is supported in the arguments that these mental models they serve for it. They are the reasoning builders for the solutions that they're creating. This as well helpful you to be creative in so making this solution. Proven turnarounds. The charges between the time span to 2003 till 2024 for all traffic policy rebuilt with artificial intelligence body cams result be reduced 98% trust increase first in Eastern Europe as a region normally remarked as a type of region that exists more type of corruption. And the Botswana charity system, tribal elders vet leaders 2 times less corruption than neighbors. A script. A security so is that leaders must pass wilderness survival tests, humility ritual, as something that was made in Botswana. So something important to be said, something important to see. Obviously, we have talked about just statement goals, but exist a lot of them. You can look for more names or otherwise probably can look for them more effective to be applied into the if you can just all like a bottleneck exists already, so I recommend it. But then how we make it faster so the actions of passing that same law. So you can do it, for example, just by user intelligence. You can grasping by the intelligence to give it to you some mental models from regions of engineering, of sociology, history that are so and they don't so make you have like the they don't have like so the need to spend all their time trying to read books and grasping this concept. No, you can already have like tools that makes this process for you. That's why technology is useful. Technology is a technique way to do, and we talk about technique is normally is better than what could be the wrong way to do it. And that's obviously the technology is better and you should use it in your favor. So without much more to say, just thank you. I hope that you have liked enough the channel, so to subscribe. I hope that you have liked enough the video, so to put a like, and I hope to see so in other videos. This episode is about to produce, although they were already uploaded. So without much more to say, just thank you and see you in the next one.